I'm a shitty golfer, you can ask my wife. I've been out there hacking every day of my life. I got the shorts and all the plaid sweaters. That new tailor-made driver didn't make me any better. Man, I hit 'em fat and I hit 'em thin. I roll 'em in the bunkers, man, I hit 'em again. Slice 'em in the bushes, crank 'em in the creek. I pop that sucker up and hook it out in the street, yeah.
Aloha and hello out there, everybody. What's going on? This is Miho with the Too Close to Call podcast series, joined, as always, by my co-host Pags. And this is the Shankapotamus series, where we're talking to you guys about the PGA Tour.
British Open, we missed it.
Yep.
And I thought it was great watching Rory have to take the walk of shame, essentially, day 2 on Friday.
Not even, dude. He was taking the walk of shame after his first swing of the day.
Oh, my gosh. It was so fun to watch him just try to scramble to make the cut.
First hole, sprays it, starts with a double bogey, and all of a sudden your pre-tournament favorite is done. Never recovered. It was unbelievable.
Double bogeyed the last hole, too, so
crazy.
118.
What do you think happened there, man? All the hoopla, he's going home. They announce where they're going years in advance.
Yeah.
So literally this is 2-3 years. You got Irishmen and women, since we want to be a PC podcast.
Yes.
Irish persons.
Irish people.
People persons.
People persons.
They've been looking forward to this for like 20 months, man. He goes out and just stinks, dude. Did you feel bad for him?
No.
You didn't?
That was hilarious.
That's awesome.
I can't stand Rory.
Really?
His face just, something about his face just annoys the living
Yeah,
hell out
you
of
don't
me.
like his hair?
I don't like people that aren't American
What?
in golf.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's like
Nah.
all of them.
Nah.
There's like few and far between.
Nah. All America, all day for me in golf, baby.
Okay, so Rory, the pre-tournament conversation, all about him. After Thursday, it's all about, is he going to play the weekend?
Yes.
He made a heck of a run on Friday on the back 9,
did.
and he birdied like 3 or 4 to get
Missed
one
that
off.
putt on 17.
Yeah, and then 18, I think he had a long one,
Yeah.
so he didn't miss it.
Well, no, 17, he tried to drive the green in 2.
Okay.
And then he missed, left. And then
Gotcha.
he ended up parring the hole. And
Instead
then
of
that was it.
birdieing, right, okay, and then he missed it by a stroke, and then all of a sudden, we got to recalibrate and go, okay, well, who the hell are we watching this weekend?
And Graham McDowell, obviously a good story. He played major cog in getting it to Northern Ireland. By the way, no idea that Northern Ireland and regular Ireland had different flags.
2 different Irelands.
Yeah, no idea.
No clue.
And it's like the size of Minnesota. So go
No way.
figure there.
I didn't realize that. I didn't think it was that small.
I don't think it's that small, but that was an exaggeration.
Shane Lowry, another Irishman,
Yes.
comes out. He's got a 4-shot lead going into Sunday. And all of a sudden, in come the rains and the winds and the weather. And I was excited, man. I thought we were going to get a little bit of a close one coming down the stretch.
And we did not.
No, man.
And
Nobody scored.
No. And Lowry dominated.
He didn't dominate. He was one over.
No, but he dominated the whole weekend. Him and Tommy Fleetwood playing together. I will say this about non-Americans. I do enjoy watching Tommy Fleetwood play.
He's got the flow going.
Dude, when he's putting, he goes up, addresses the ball, keeps his marker there, looks the putt, takes a couple practice swings, removes the ball marker, and then he putts. You got to watch it. It's wild.
I haven't noticed.
Yeah, it's wild.
It's a wild little pre-shot routine there. So he puts the ball down while the marker is still down.
Then leaves the marker, aims up the putt, a couple practice swings, then comes back, takes the thing out. I'm like, this guy's about to swing.
You're doing this twice. Pick up your
Yeah,
marker.
come on. What are you doing?
That's hilarious.
It was cool to see Shane Lowry win in front of all the Irish people out there. And
Dude, him coming up 18.
yeah, it was
was
wild.
insane, man.
Wild. He knew. As
People
soon as
were
he hit his
going
second
nuts.
shot, he's like, all right, there's no way I'm going to 3-putt this.
Right, dude? I found myself getting a little soft because I was getting a little emotional
Yeah.
watching Lowry come up here. And I'm like, oh, this is cool.
pretty cool.
This is cool. I like this. What the hell is wrong with me?
And then his daughter comes up, he gives her a kiss, and he gives it back to his wife. He's like, hey, come on.
Hey, come on, this
I
is
gotta go
my
hug
time.
everybody. He hugged everyone.
Oh, my God. Dude, how about doing a little bit of research And Shane Lowry made facial hair history.
Hey-o.
Didn't know that had its own category.
No idea.
Facial hair history. First bearded golfer to win the Open since Bob Ferguson. What year do you think Bobby won the Open?
The 40s?
1940s?
Yeah.
Further back.
1890s?
1882.
Holy moly.
Apparently they were still keeping track back then.
Were they using Titleist back then?
I think Callaway's. Callaway's, yeah. So, but first bearded golfer to win since 1982. That's crazy, man. How does nobody with a beard win golf?
I have no idea. Who has a beard in golf? I can't even
we're all
tell
millennials now, right? You don't need to shave anymore.
No.
Let
it's
it
not
go.
the New York Yankees.
That's right. What are we thinking here, man? But Brooks Koepka finished 4th at the British Open. So I ask you, what the hell's wrong with Brooks?
Yeah. This is totally not Brooks.
This is unacceptable.
This is not the Brooks I
A
know.
top 5 finish?
And classic Brooks move, blame it on your partner.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Because
Did
his partner was in second place, and
oh, my God, man.
he fell apart. I don't even know. He shot what I would shoot on a really good day, which is not
JB
good.
Holmes, 87. He went from second, I think you said, right? That's where they started.
4 shots ahead, behind.
To like, what, 100th?
Yes,
something?
he was like he was second to last, I think.
Yeah, how much money?
A lot. I think the estimate was about $1 million to like $30,000.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ. And I lost $20 the other day on the course and was
Pissed.
pissed.
Pissed. It was like,
Unbelievable.
can you
man.
imagine, like, when you're reeling like that, do you just
Oh, you lose it.
lose it?
Yeah, you can't recover, man. And it was windy,
Like,
rainy.
no, I'm going
and
to birdie
just,
this hole.
No,
you're
it's
not.
just bad.
And
Yeah.
then Brooks blamed it on him with the speed.
Oh, he
Take
takes
it forever.
forever, man. Takes forever. And apparently the thing with him that Brooks was complaining about, and he did say he's not the only one that does it, but I guess he waits until it's his turn to even start the process of the shot. Me and you, when we're out golfing, you hit, okay, I'm up. There's maybe 5 to 10 seconds in between when I'm hitting. And apparently Koepka would hit, and then Holmes, after watching it, would then go and be like, okay, how far away are we? What do we need to do? How's my lie? Let me take a practice. And Brooks is like, dude, just do this while I'm going.
Yeah.
Like, you're over there, I'm over here. I can't hear you talking.
Yeah.
Just get it done, man. And I'm with him. I can't watch 5 hours of golf like that, dude. I can't even play 5 hours of golf like that. Also, Pags, the course.
Yes.
Links golf.
Interesting.
Do you know anything about links golf?
I know that there's no water on links golf, and I know the
Typically.
sand traps are absurd.
Yes, and they're long and have like fescue
Yep.
in them, things like that. But
The roughs are rougher.
yeah, I don't know if that's a links
don't
or a
either.
majors thing, but more so, a lot of links golf is a lot of the rolling hills. Who is that? The rolling hills
St.
of
Andrews.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, so this was the Royal Port Rush, but very similar layout. And what makes it difficult is it's one of those things where you'll be staring out and you can see the green. It's right there. There's not a lot in the way.
Yeah.
So you're like, how is this hard? There's no trees,
Yeah.
no whatever. And then you hit it right in the middle of the fairway and you realize all of a sudden the ball is a few inches below your feet and you're falling forward and sideways and there's just no driving range type of shot there, which makes it challenging in its own right. So I guess question for you is, if you had your pick, hey, they're both free and beautiful, would you rather play a course with like a lot of water and sand, maybe like a sawgrass, or would you rather play a links course, kind of more open, rolling?
Probably open just because I can find my ball more. I'd come in with 6 balls because I know I'm not going to lose as many as I thought. I'd be interested. I've never played a links course before, so I would like to play one just to see how my game is affected in that way.
Yeah, I don't know if I probably have, just based on definition. I mean, it's certainly been in the States.
Yeah.
I haven't played overseas anywhere, but I'm sure there's been a layout or two that are replicable.
Ooh.
You know, however you say that word.
Nice word.
Replicable.
Replicable.
Replicable. Yeah, so
There it is.
That's it. You know what?
Yes.
You get it. You get it. So, last one though on the British man, Tiger Woods.
Poopy.
He was supposed to win more than one major this year. Over under 1.5.
Yeah.
Dude, he didn't play again. What's with the long layoffs? The guy's playing like 4 tournaments a year, and they're the majors. Now,
I
granted,
think-
that's what I would do if I was a PGA
Yeah.
golfer and had all
The money.
exempt and you could play in whatever. But I don't know, man. For a guy who's still trying to win and chase Jack,
Yeah.
you got to play, don't you?
Yeah, but you see him every time he swung the club. It was like pain shooting down his back every time.
Yeah, what's the deal
And
there,
they
man?
say that the fusing, like that shit isn't forever. Like that shit wears down. And I think he might be catching up to him. Maybe
Dr. Pag's
maybe
in the
he'll
building.
win again the Masters because of the long break.
Have you been reading WebMD?
I have.
I knew it. Yet again, doing your research. But like Pags mentioned, we got 2 weeks in one here because we missed last week. So since then, they continue to play golf every weekend, man. It just doesn't slow down. You just turn, they're playing again? Oh, I had to recover.
Now that the majors are over, I've kind of checked
That's
out
it.
here.
You really only got the FedEx Cup coming up this month because when September hits,
Right.
football's around, so they did kind of fast forward everything. So maybe another weekend or two. But ultimately, dude, Rory, insult to injury, man.
Can't figure it out.
Can't figure it out. Comes the next week, plays good golf for 3 days, goes into Sunday. Him and Brooks Koepka again, top two names. And ultimately, Brooks just pours in, I think, a 3-under and whatnot, and kind of walks away with this one too, dude. So I guess, first of all, Brooks decided to win a tournament that wasn't a major.
Oh, okay.
He must have been pissed with that T4
The
or
speed.
T5.
He's like, oh, I'm with Rory. Rory plays fast.
Right?
I'm good.
Oh, I'm good. And I finished 4th last week. That pissed me off. I better go out and win this
Yeah.
next one. So pretty much beat up Rory. It was some good golf, man. You know, it was a little more relaxed, obviously. Everybody coming off the Open. Not a lot of practice rounds, things like that. But the leaderboard, dude, Koepka, Simpson, Mark Leash, Fleetwood, who you mentioned, Rory, John Rahm. So the names were there, dude.
Yeah.
Bubba. We haven't said his name in
Love
weeks.
Bubba.
Yeah?
Yeah, big Bubba guy.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
You're on an
Lefty. I
island
like
there.
watching it.
Like the lefties.
Yeah, it's a little
what is this
interesting.
guy? This guy's backwards. What the hell's he doing? And it's pink. What's going on? But, yeah, dude, Koepka really put it away on the front 9. Had 3 birdies and a 4-hole stretch to, you know, really kind of be like, peace, Rory. I'm out of here.
I won.
So really looking forward, man. Like we mentioned, no big tournaments. At least I think the FedEx Cup, isn't that like a week-by-week thing
It's
where
like
they eliminate
3 weeks, I think,
people
isn't it?
as
Yeah.
they go? And so we'll be talking about who's on the bubble, who's getting cut, top 100, 70, 50, who goes on that way. But the golf season coming down to a
Almost
close.
at the end.
Almost it, dude. Labor Day coming up, and then
And
it
you
gets
played
into
your first
football.
round.
I did, man. Got out 85. Let's go. Like riding a bike, baby.
My 104 was not as good.
Hey, the ball's not moving, and neither is the hole, man.
Yeah,
Just
exactly.
put that in the hole. It's quite simple.
I made a birdie putt, though.
That's
That
it,
was,
you did.
I was pumped about that.
That's it. So anyway, everybody, thanks for listening. Call us in with your golf stories. Give us a heads up on how you guys are doing out there. Who you think's going to win the FedEx Cup? And haven't heard from Dustin Johnson or any of those guys in a long time here.
Yeah, dude, I like forget about these guys when they
Right.
pop up. I'm like,
Jordan Spieth.
where you been?
What's going? Justin Thomas.
Fowler's always right around
Yeah,
there.
dude, a lot of first-time winners, like we mentioned, all year. So it's been fun to bring you guys the golf coverage for the summer of 2019.
Yeah, so hopefully we'll have a little bit more to talk about in the FedEx Cup coming up here in the coming weeks before football starts. But we will catch you guys later.
Peace.
Yeah, I'm 245, right down the middle, and I miss a green to the left, just a little. Chili dip away and put it all together. Hit that son of a bitch right up there in the leather. If you call that good, and let me press on the side, you can put me down for a 5.